Hello and welcome to another Stamp with Amy K Facebook Live video. And this is always one of my favorite ones to do. I actually just got a bunch of new catalog goodies. So my January to June 2022 mini catalog pre-order and my Sale-a-bration goodies arrived today. So yay, I was excited to see that. Glad that the UPS guy showed up on time, or fairly on time today, so that I could show them all with you today. All right, so you've probably already seen these. I can't open up and show you the inside of the brochures, but hey, Elise, glad you're here. But I can show you the cover. So this is the Sale-a-bration brochure. It runs from January 4th to February 28th of 2022. So lots of good things in here, and these are the items that you get for free if you place an order of $50 or greater, starting again on January 4th. So hey, Bree, I'm glad you're here, and Christy, and Jean, and Melanie. So thanks everybody for hopping in. I know I'm going to miss a bunch of names as well, but thanks for joining. Appreciate y'all hopping in to say hello. And Lori's here as well. All right, and this is the mini catalog. So this is a January to June 2022 mini catalog. And the front cover shows you a really good sneak peek at one of the really pretty suites in the catalog. So I'll be showing you all that in just a second. So, all right. So anybody have any questions along the way, feel free to post them. I will try to keep up with comments. I will tell you that sometimes I get busy talking and I miss things that fly by on the comments. So if I do miss them, I don't intend to ignore anybody, but it's just hard when I've got so much stuff to go through to keep an eye on everything. So, all right, let's get started. So the first one I'm going to show you the suites first. This is one called On the Horizon. And actually, I think the suite is named, what's the designer paper name? It's called New Horizons, I think is actually the name of the suite. Unfortunately, there was a little boo-boo with my error, and for a change, it actually wasn't my mistake. Stampin' Up! Actually sent me one set of dies that goes with another bundle, and they didn't send me the set of dies that goes with this one. And so I'm sad because these are like awesome dies. They're some of my favorite ones from the catalog. This is definitely going to be one of my favorite suites. And so this is the On the Horizon stamp set. Again, it is a photopolymer. Love the little beach scene here. To me, that looks like seagrass anyway, and the little birds, and it's got some nice sentiments in it. So the little tree line image. This one sort of looks like, I don't know, kind of wood grain, old plank type look to it. So it's a real pretty stamp set. And the dies, like I said, I'm so sad that the dies didn't arrive like they should have. They're sending them to me, but unfortunately they weren't here today. It's got a really great set of dies. It's got like little tree line dies. It's got this really cool, like old picket fence, kind of the type that you'd see along the seashore. Sort of not like a regular picket fence, but like an old seashore kind of picket fence. And they're really cool mountain dies. Those that kind of can make the hills in the background kind of. So it's going to be an awesome suite to play with. Good stamp set. There are some ribbons that go with it. So these are the cotton ribbon combo pack, and it is it is Misty Moonlight and Pale Papaya are the two colors in it. So those are the two ribbons. They're real pretty and kind of delicate, and will be easy to tie nice bows with, and should lay down fairly flat when you're using them. So that's definitely a good thing. So, all right. So we got that, and then next up in the suite is are the pebbles enamel shapes. So these are really cool. Again, they sort of look like little sea pebbles, little rocks and things. The colors, I believe, are smoky slate and cinnamon cider, I think, are the colors in those, although I probably am totally wrong on that. And I don't have it in front of me. So, I don't know. It probably says in the catalog if I look. I don't know if you care enough that you want me to look it up. But like I said, there are dies that go with it. Pretty little, they're self-adhesive little gems, which again, I think will make nice accents with the awesome little picket fence die that I can't show you because it didn't show up. So, all right. Hey, Cheryl and Christy, thanks for joining as well. So this is the New Horizons 6x6 Designer Series paper. It's one of the standard packs with 48 sheets in it, 12 different designs, and the colors are Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Old Olive, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, and Soft Succulent. So there are kind of a lot of colors in this one. All right, so we've got a little of the Blackberry Bliss on this side, and then this one sort of looks like almost a horizon type of look. So then this one, we've got, it's kind of the purpley shades. I was going to say Fresh Freesia is what I think that one is. And then you flip it over, and again, it's got kind of that horizon type look to it. So this one would be great with that die set that, of course, I can't show you because I don't have it. It didn't show up. So it's very, very pretty. It is such a great bundle. So Cinnamon Cider, Dark Gray, and Light Gray. Thank you, Bree. I figured somebody could look it up or would help me out. And thank you for doing that. All right, so this one looks like Polished Pink to me. And then the other side is like the horizon look to it as well. Very pretty. I love the kind of sunset look to that one. This one looks sort of just kind of watercolory, lots of different, I sort of see trees in it. I don't know whether they're meant to be trees, but that sort of looks a little like trees to me. And then that is beautiful. Really pretty little horizon, again with some little flowers on it. It looks like a lake in the background. So beautiful, beautiful designer series paper. The paper is, yes, the paper is stunning. So Pale Papaya is what that one looks like to me. And then flip it over, and again, sort of looks a little like a row of trees and maybe a lake sort of thing. I think you could turn that into whatever you would like it to be. That to me looks like Old Olive. And then turn it over, and again, it's another one of those that I think it goes like that. That's how I would use it. This looks a little like a sky and maybe a tree line on there. This one looks like Evening Evergreen to me. And then flip it over, and again, this kind of almost looks like a mountainy kind of scene to me, like a misty mountain is sort of what it reminds me of. So this one we've got here, again, just another kind of horizon type look. It is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And again, this looks like mountains and a lake and kind of a, just a pretty sky background. Again, that's what I see. You can definitely use it for anything that you want. This one is Misty Moonlight. And then flip it over, and that's beautiful. A beautiful, beautiful sort of kind of sunset on the lake type look to me. Misty Moonlight again. And this one almost looks like a starry sky. I don't know if that's what it was intended to be, but that's what it looks like to me. And then this one again is just sort of a watercolory look. Another pretty, to me, looks like a lake scene. And then we've got this pretty paper, and then turn it over. And again, this looks sort of like you could use it as a mountain scene, lake scene type of thing. So that is the New Horizon Suite, minus the dies that I did not, that didn't come in my order, but should have. So that's suite number 1. So I think it's an ink blot test. It definitely could be. All right, so next up, this one sort of reminds me of, the 90s, and late 80s and 90s. And that's kind of when I was, I was a little younger then. And this sort of, it looks like kind of, I don't know, the colors and the designs in it remind me a little bit of that. So this is the Hello Beautiful stamp set. And there is a suite that coordinates with it. And it's Abstract Beauty, I believe, is the name of the suite. So this one is called Hello Beautiful, and it's just kind of got some splotchy, kind of backgroundy looking images in it, some kind of fun sentiments as well. And then we have a great set of dies that just, I love the hexagons, love that these are some additional circles. This one actually cuts and embosses. We've got some little triangles, diamonds, more hexagons, and then these again are just sort of they cut and emboss at the same time. These dies are called the Beautiful Shapes dies, and these are sold together as a bundle, or you can get the whole suite, or you can buy everything individually, so however you want to do it. But again, it's Hello Beautiful. They have some adhesive backed hexagons that go with it as well. So these are just kind of some little gems that you can use. It's basic black, Blushing Bride, and I'm going to get the green wrong. I'm going to say Just Jade is, Just Jade is the green in that one. So definitely some fun colors in that. And hey, Debbie, and Barbara, I'm glad you're here. Cheryl, the paper is beautiful, beautiful. It always is. And every time I think they can't make it any better, then it's even better the next time. So, all right, so we've got the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper, and this is actually 4x6, which is a little bit of an unusual size, and it's specialty paper, so it's got, hopefully you can see the gold foiling in it. The colors listed are Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Blushing Bride, Crushed Curry, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Pumpkin Pie, and Basic White. So there's kind of a big list of colors in that one. Hey, Jeannie, I'm glad you caught me as well. We'll be at this for a little while, so, you know, you can come and go or grab a drink if you need to. I'll probably have to at some point. So this one's got some little polka dots and triangles and things on it. The backside is a little more ombre, kind of neutral look. Little flowers with a little gold in that. Hopefully you can see the gold accents. And then the back is got your stripes. So we've got some pretty gold polka dots, gold foil polka dots. Additional polka dots. These are kind of the patterns that remind me of the 90s. And I don't know why, but that's sort of what I think of when I look at it. That was immediately what came to my mind. Even the color scheme, I think, is kind of the 90s. So, all right, so we got that where it's kind of a fun, like, painted background. And then some kind of just shades of pink on the back of it. Got stripes, gold foil. And then just black and white polka dots. And again, another kind of fun gold foiled with kind of paint look to it. On the back side, it's kind of a little grid pattern. I don't know, plaid's not the right word, but just grid pattern. Hopefully you can see it. All right, in balmy blue. And then we've got some fun gold dots mixed in with all the colors pretty much in the paper. Little X's on the back of that one. And then again, here's some more gold foiling, some pretty colors on that. So it looks sort of painted to me. Then we've got basic black on the background. So Saved by the Bell. Okay, so I must not be like the only kid that grew up in the 90s. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say grew up. I was in college in the 90s. So I kind of, so I was a little younger back then. All right, so we've got background, which Night of Navy on the background, a little bit of gold splattering on it. Then we got some stripes on that one. Again, gold and black and white. On this one, some floral, little polka dotty, splattery look. Definitely Saved by the Bell on this one, yep. So a little bit of gold foiling in that. And then just jade on the background, and then a little gold foiling on the flowers. And then the background is sort of the plaid look to it. So that is a specialty paper. And again, it's 4x6, which is a little smaller than typical, but should fit nicely on a card front. There is an ephemera pack that goes with this suite. It's called the Abstract Beauty Ephemera Pack. And these are just like paper die cuts is what I call these. And they've got gold foiling on this sheet. This sheet is just regular paper. Looks like it can be stamped on pretty easily and will make nice layering. So, hey, Vicki, thanks for hopping in. And then these are some vellum, gold vellum die cuts on here as well. All right, so that's the ephemera pack. And the final piece to this suite is the Abstract Beauty Cards and Envelopes. These, I thought it was kind of all the same. And then I started pulling them out, and I'm like, every one of these is different. So it's kind of cool. It's a set. These are the envelopes, and each one is decorated on the inside. It kind of coordinates with the designer paper. So I'll run through them here. You can take a peek. So those are the envelopes. And then the card fronts are also sort of coordinate with the designer papers. And we'll make some fun. The ephemera pack will be fun to play with these as well. So it's just a fun pack of cards and envelopes. And it looks like there are 10 cards and 10 envelopes for a total of 20 in here. All right, so that is the Abstract Beauty Suite. Let me set this one aside. I have stuff everywhere here, so it's gonna, hopefully I don't drop anything on the floor. If you hear things crashing, you'll know that I've had a little accident. So, all right. So next, this one is so pretty. I'm gonna grab the name. It's the Symbols of Fortune, I believe is the name of the suite. I don't have all of them memorized yet. So usually they name the suites with the designer paper name. So that is what I'm going with. All right. So it is the Crane of Fortune stamp set, which is really pretty. It's got a beautiful crane image, pretty flowers, some nice sentiments in it. And then it's got a coordinating set of dies, which I love those, and they're called Good Fortune dies. So we've got the crane die, the one that's going to cut around the edges of the flowers. This one will cut out this set of flowers. These will cut out the little dragonflies, kind of like, well, what are the name of those bugs? Dragonflies. And then they're just some nice little accessories. This one will cut and emboss, and then this one cuts and embosses as well. So it's a nice set of dies. So yeah, you liking this one? It's pretty. So very, very pretty. So all right, so we've got the Crane of Fortune stamp set bundle. There are polished dots that go with it. And again, I shouldn't probably guess at these, but I'm going to guess that those may be pale pink and these are clear, I think. I should probably, I don't know, like I said, I didn't look at all the details, but to me that looks like pale pink. And then clear, and they're just kind of a nice shiny little gem and fairly flat, so that'll be nice for putting them on cards. There is some beautiful soft succulent, like a shimmery ribbon that goes with it that unfortunately wasn't available in the pre-order. It's not in stock yet, but as soon as that comes in, I will definitely be getting some of it. So again, this is the Symbols of Fortune Specialty Designer Series paper, and it's obviously 12 by 12. The colors they have listed are Basic Black, Calypso Coral, Crumb Cake, Evening Evergreen, Smoky Slate, and Soft Succulent. Oh, it's saying Calypso Coral? I mean, I guess it's probably a shade of Calypso Coral, but it's pretty pale. So I trust you, and I believe that's what it says, but they look pretty pale to me. So, but they're still pretty. I like them. So, all right. So we've got, again, this is Symbols of Fortune 12 by 12 paper. And again, it's got the gold foiling in it, and it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper. Hopefully you can see it okay in the video. Lighting is a little weird at this time of day in here because I got a lot of shadows from the overhead lights I had on. So I turned all those off and then turned on all my out lights and things. So I'm hoping you're getting decent coloring in the video. So, some beautiful crane images on this one. I love that pattern. Beautiful colors in it. Then we've got another one here, which is again got the gold foiling in it, which is so pretty. So, and then the back has got sort of the bamboo look to it, and that one looks like crumb cake to me on the background. Definitely, it's beautiful. You're going to love it. Love it, love it. It's even prettier in person. I'm looking at it on the screen and going, oh, the camera doesn't even do it justice. It's so much prettier in person. So this one is a beautiful foiled sheet as well. On the back of it, we've got the cranes in the background, the clouds. So very, very pretty. This one is sort of the splattery look, gold foiled with a little gray and white in it. Then on the back, we've got the pretty Calypso Coral flowers, and let me grab the dies because I'm guessing, yep, the dies are going to cut out those flowers. So that's a nice little bonus. I love it when Stampin' Up! Does that for us and has the things that coordinate with the designer papers. So yep, the dies definitely cut that out. And yep, I already showed you this one. And then we've got the cranes here with gold foiling on them. I haven't seen anything that the crane die cut will cut yet, but there may be some on the papers. And then we've got our little dragonflies. And looking at those, I don't think that die is going to, although I say that and then I'm usually wrong. So let me check it and see if this will cut. It does. See, I'm always wrong. This is why I have to check. So the little dragonfly dies actually will cut some of the dragonflies in the paper. Now, obviously not all of them it's going to work on, but definitely there are some that it will. So yay, again, more coordination, which I love. All right, the back side of it has got pretty floral images and butterflies on it. And then the final piece of paper, again, has got the gold foiling in gray and white. And then the back has kind of that pale color of the Calypso Coral in it. So, all right. So that is the designer paper. It's called Symbols of Fortune. And then the final piece to this suite is the Mother of Pearl. I think that's what it's called. Mother of Pearl 12 by 12 specialty paper. And again, I know this is not at all going to show up nearly as pretty as it is. It's real shimmery. It is very shiny. So that is one thing that I will say, if you're going to use it, I don't think there's any way you'd be able to stamp with regular inks on it, but definitely you could use like a stays-on type ink on it, I would think, and that would work. But I don't think you're going to be able to stamp regularly on it. Probably will work for embossing and die cutting and that sort of thing, but it's beautiful paper. So, all right, so that is the, what is it? Symbols of Fortune suite. So I'm going to set that one aside and grab the next suite of things. So this one is fun. Oh, try not to crash into my camera. This one is the Artfully Layered stamp set, and the paper is called, oh, and of course I don't have it flipped over, so I'm going to have to smack into everything. Artfully Composed is the name of the paper. So I'm guessing again that that's the name of the suite. So we've got some cool palm leaves on it, some great sentiments on here. I love that they're a little bigger sentiments, sort of the backgroundy image, another little background image. And these are actually a little smaller than they are up here, or on the front of it, they're a little smaller. So it's definitely a nice size stamp set. Hopefully you can see them okay here. when I open it up, but a good stamp set, very pretty. It's got some coordinating dies called the Tropical Layers dies. And obviously this one is going to cut out this one cuts out that, and then there maybe, I don't know if those would cut very well. Maybe you could stamp and cut them if you wanted to, but I don't know that they're necessarily designed to work specifically together. Some nice layering pieces in here, some good ones for embossing. Love the little stitched, zigzaggy kind of stitched edge on that one. So hey Karen, thanks for hopping in. Yep, it is very tropical. It is very pretty. The paper is great in this one. So all right, so again, this is the Artfully Layered stamp set bundle and the Tropical Layers dies. There in this suite is this cool ribbon. It is white frayed ribbon and it's 3/4 of an inch. And it's real pretty. I don't know how else to describe it. It's pretty and it's frayed and it looks kind of old, and I think it's going to be perfect for all things tropical. So very, very pretty. I don't know that if you're going to do gift packaging, you probably could do bows with it, but it's fairly thick and a little wide probably to try to tie a bow and stick it on a card front. But you definitely can add it as a layering piece on your card fronts. All right, so the designer series paper is called Artfully Composed, and the colors in it are listed as Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Just Jade, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Pale Papaya, and Pear Pizzazz. All right, so we got our tropical leaves on this one. Gonna flip it over. It's the same ribbon that you got for attending on stage. It might be. Perhaps, I guess, did we get that for attending on stage? If we did, I might have missed it. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't even remember. I don't know. It came in the suite, so maybe it's the same. And maybe I missed that I actually got it already. And I was like opening it up like it was all new. So, all right, so we got polka dotty on the background. So it is the same. Okay, well then I probably have it open sitting here somewhere, and I've now got a second spool open. So I'm going to use a lot of the white ribbon. So, all right, so black and white polka dots on that one. Let me grab the dies and let's see what coordinates with what. So yep, it looks like this one, well, yeah, I think it'll die cut it fine. Now it doesn't have the little stem piece on it, so you may not love the look of that die cut, but it definitely works together. And let me see this one. Ooh, maybe if I can get it undone. And then this one, yep, this one will cut the dies or the paper as well. So definitely some nice coordination in that. All right. On the back side, it's just got some diagonal stripes, which are pretty. This one, again, has got your leaves on it. Beautiful. Love the colors. Love the layering. I guess it kind of goes like that. Love that it kind of looks like everything's stacked on top of each other. On the back side, we got some stripes. Just, I don't know, little polka dotty stripes. Oh, my dies are falling off the sheet here. This one, again, is another one of those layered look, with the all the bright colors in it, all the fun images, the tropical images in it. This one's a little more neutral on the background. And then we've got some more fun tropical images. Flipping it over. Ooh, and that one's pretty. It looks like Evening Evergreen to me. At least it's Evening Evergreen, definitely not black on that one. And then we've got some more of the tropical images. And then flip it over, and ooh, I love this one too. This looks like Pale Papaya, I think could be the color in that one. Yep, Pale Papaya. Looks like kind of scripty handwritten font on that one. All right, let me set these dies over here in hopes that I don't knock them off the table like I've almost done about 4 times. Okay. Let me get the paper out of the way here. And next up is the Vellum Layering Designs is what this is called. It's 12 by 12 vellum, and you get 2 sheets of each one, and I'll kind of go through here and show you. This one has got some white print, and it's sort of done in like a square type pattern on it. On the back side of it, this one looks pretty much the same front and back. I can't really tell the difference between the two. The darker print ones, definitely it's a little more noticeable when you're doing front and back. So this one looks like old newspaper. So backside, although now that I say that, this one does not look any different. So, although I guess it does. It's darker definitely on the front, lighter on the back. Hopefully you can see that and I'm not crazy. All right, this one looks like an old map, so very cool. Love that. Some pretty vellum, backside of it. And then this one is that same sort of old newspaper look to it, only it's in white. And then again, the back. Then we've got the maps in black. And flip it over here. So the back side's a little darker. Or the front side. I don't know which side I've got it. Probably the wrong way around. And then this is that kind of square look design on it, which has got, you know, again, front and back pretty similar. A little darker on one side than the other. And again, that's the vellum layering designs, which is all part of that suite. And there's one final piece, and I love these. These are the faux sea glass shapes. So pretty, pretty. I don't know how else to describe them. Pear pizzazz, white, and I don't know. I don't remember the other color in it. Just jade, maybe, is what I'm guessing. Just looking at it, it's definitely a shade of just jade. I mean, it's not true just jade to me. It's a little lighter. But they kind of have that matte finish to them. They're kind of feely. I don't know how else to describe them. I wish you could touch them, but they're really pretty. And again, will make nice little accents. I think coordinate well with all the tropical things. So, yep, just jade. Okay, I got it right for a change. All right, thank you. You must have your catalog in front of you, and I'm glad you do. So, I have my catalog, but by the time I flip and find it, you guys would be like, oh, come on, lady. Okay. So next up, we have kind of a fun one for your sports fans, which I know sometimes some of us, well, I know I struggle a lot doing cards for dads and husbands and sons and, you know, nephews and those types of people, or really anybody that's a sports fan. So we've got Your Biggest Fan is the stamp set. And it's got a cool little ticket look to it. Got some fun sentiments in it. Got a little banner stamp. And then we've got the coordinating. Hey, Mary Kay, glad you're here. Coordinating sports event dies. And this one cuts out the tickets. This one cuts out your banner. This one cuts out like a string of tickets, like those that you get at a carnival or something. Trying to figure out what that one does. I think it might be, maybe just goes under a banner. Maybe. Okay. Then there's another little one here. I should have looked closer in the catalog about what all these do. This one's a little ticket stub and some little stars that go on it. Here's some fun little embossed or cut little angles, triangles, whatever you want to call them. And then there's a bigger ticket that goes around the outside of everything. So a fun little die set. Then we've got the resin stars embellishments, and the colors for these are Evening Evergreen, Bumblebee, I want to say Night of Navy, I think, or maybe it's Misty Moonlight. I think it's Night of Navy though. Yep, Night of Navy and Poppy Parade. All right, so those are the resin stars. Again, they're self-adhesive, which I love. Anything that I don't have to put a glob of glue on. Layers over the back of the banner, don't you think? I think you're right, Jillian. I don't know. I have to look a little closer at it in the catalog and figure out what it does. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think it goes off to that side of it, I think. Like you'd hang it and have like a double layer underneath there. I was thinking you'd put it under there, but that doesn't make any sense. And then I think this one goes along the edge of that. That makes much more sense. So I think you're right. So the side of the banner, yep, Deborah's on it. I am not. All right, so we got that. And then there is a set of fan baker's twine, which again has got Night of Navy. This one is Poppy Parade in white, and then this one is Evening Evergreen. So some fun little twines in there, baker's twines. And then finally there's the Designer Series paper, which is again got lots of fun images in it. This die actually will die cut the banners in here. I know that, so that's a fun one. Flip it over, and this looks like baseballs to me, like the stripes on a baseball, and I think that's probably what those are supposed to be too. So the stripes on a baseball. Then this one's kind of cool, like old-timey baseball look to it. Night of Navy on that one. All right, and then this one's got your Poppy Parade, and to me vanilla is what it looks like on that one. And here are your tickets and the dies. This outside die will cut this ticket. This one cuts the double ticket. So all of this entire sheet can be die cut if you wanted to do that. You can obviously use it as a whole sheet or cut it up and use it as a background, however. But you can definitely die cut all of the little tickets on that sheet. Ooh, I love that. The Night of Navy wood grain. And this one's a fun little baseball diamond in Evening Evergreen for the background. And just got some fun Night of Navy stripes on that, which again, I love that. A little more neutral. It'd be nice to kind of mix and match some of these papers. Some of the more, a little bit crazier designs will work nicely with the little more muted ones. And then we've got baseball bats and baseballs in Evening Evergreen. And then just stars. That's Bumblebee for the background. And I'm going to grab a drink. Goodness, I'm already hacking and we're hardly getting started. Evening Evergreen on this one. And then that cool kind of sunburst look with Bumblebee on that one. And I probably didn't say all the colors. So the colors listed are Bumblebee, Evening Evergreen, Night of Navy, and Poppy Parade. To me, it's mostly vanilla on the backgrounds. There are a couple that had some white in them. Like some of the tickets look like maybe there's a little white in them. But definitely vanilla is the color that I see when I'm looking at most of the images on there. All right, so let me set this mess aside before I lose track of all that. And I'll grab the final suite. Well, there's actually another suite, but actually I've shown you most of the stuff from that because it's the, what is it? The home one. The one with the Bumblebee set. And anyway, so most of you have seen it probably already. So this is one of the bigger suites, the double suites. And it's got two, just meaning that it's got two stamp set bundles in it. So this one is beautiful. So we've got the Tulip Fields stamp set. This is a cool stamp because actually when they showed us how to use it, it's photopolymer. They showed us how to use it so that this, you can stamp like a horizon. You know how Tulip Fields, there's designer paper that shows it better than probably the way I'll describe it. But Tulip Fields, a lot of times they'll be like in groups by color. So you can stamp this in one color and then come back and stamp kind of the triangle, fill in the blanks in the middle of it in all different colors. So it looks like a whole tulip field in all shades of whatever color tulips are in. And then you can put your windmills over the top of it. So it's really cool. Really cool stamp set. So again, Tulip Fields got the little sky in it, pretty windmill in it, little tree, a little border. And then we have the awesome coordinating Windmill Fields dies. And these are bundled together. And yep, it creates a windmill. And it's very cool. So let me show you. That's kind of the windmill that you can put together with those dies. It's awesome. So hopefully this gives you a little bit better description, a little better visual of the colors of tulips and how they kind of plant them in the fields and the group by color. But that's sort of the same look you can get using these stamped images. So hopefully that makes sense after looking at it. Ooh, I almost dropped that on the floor. So love the little bike, and this is actually a little row of tulips here. These look like little fence pieces to me, so you could put your windmill up and have little fences around it. This tree die cut actually cuts out that tree. The windmill die cuts this one, and I'm guessing that the cloud one probably, well, I don't know, that it might work. Yeah, I think the cloud one cuts this die, or cloud one. Oh, here's the other, here they are. Goodness, I'm totally not paying attention. Okay, so this cuts the little kind of tree images or shrub images here, and then these are the dies for the clouds. So that makes more sense. And the stamp set is actually a little bigger than it appears on the cover of the stamp set. So again, that is the Windmill Fields dies and the Tulip Fields stamp set. So those are bundled together. The Tulip Suite is beautiful. It's one of my favorites too. So then we got the flower. Sorry. Hopefully I'm back. I'm sorry. Somebody tried to call me. And it was one of those darn scammy car people who's trying to sell me their, the car warranty thing. Ay. Sorry. All right. So we got the Flowering Tulips stamp set. Beautiful, beautiful. Got great sentiments in it. Love the images in it. Again, it's two-step stamping, so you can kind of fill in and layer over the top with the different colors. Then we have some coordinating dies. So there are outline dies that cut the stamped images out and the leaves and the stem. And then there are some that actually will turn into like a 3D type die. So these are, turn into a 3D flower. So beautiful. Can't wait to play with these. This has got your little border of tulips. There's a little sort of almost honeycomb look, little squares basically you can cut out of the background of something if you wanted to do that. And I think that's about it. So these are called the tulip dies appropriately. And again, they coordinate with the flowering tulip stamp set, and it's all part of the same big bundle. And of course the heat's turning on right now, so there's going to be a lot of racket in the background. Hopefully it won't be on for too long, but it's cold here today. So, all right, we've got Evening Evergreen window pane check ribbon, and it's 3/8 of an inch, and it's really, really pretty, and I think it's going to coordinate perfectly with this suite. So again, window pane check die or check ribbon, and super pretty. It's really soft, and it looks like it'll be easy to tie bows with. So pretty ribbon, coordinates with the suite. And then you've probably already seen these, the brushed brass butterflies, and it's hard to say that. There's too many R's and B's and everything all together. So probably seen those already, because those are something we could pre-order. And then we have the Flowering Fields 12x12 Designer Series paper. The colors are Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, Mango Melody, Pear Pizzazz, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Pink or Pumpkin Pie, Rich Raspberry, Soft Succulent, and So Saffron. So 69 in Missouri. It's, I don't know, it's cold here and dark. So, all right, so this is the first piece of the Designer Series paper. I love the tulips, so pretty. The colors are fantastic in this one. On the back, it's sort of the, sort of sky look to it, so it'll be fun to put your windmills together and then have the sky on the background and put some tulips around it. This is a beautiful, again, just the rows and rows of tulips, which I love. Love the colors in this, kind of a rainbow of colors. Backside has got the grids in green. We've got some fun polka dots. On the back, we've got more of the clouds. And then we've got some tulips here. Another kind of whole field of tulips. Background is sort of that, I'm sure there's a word for it, but it's sort of, I don't know. I don't know the word for it. I'm not even going to try to guess. It's like a half flower, but pretty paper. And then some beautiful tulips in purple. Then we've got sort of the painted look on the background of this one. So very pretty. And this is what I was trying to tell you that you can kind of do with that stamp set, is make it into triangles of tulips, making it look like it's planted in a field. So hopefully, again, the visual helps you to see what I was talking about and make me sound not like a maniac. So, all right, so that's tulip paper, beautiful colors, and then the background again is just sort of a painted, kind of not watercolor, but just painted look to it. So very pretty. And again, that's Flowering Fields, and I think that's the name of the suite as well. So that is the final suite that I have to show you. Next up, we've got a bunch of bundles. So let me grab those. Hopefully I won't knock anything over on this as I do these as well. So we've got Dahlia Days, which is a cute little stamp set. Love that it's got a little tag die or tag image in it that you can stamp your sentiments inside. So some good sentiments in that. It's a red rubber stamp set. And then we've got our coordinating dies. This one is one of the larger kind of background looking dies. There's one that's succulents that's in the current catalog that's similar look to it, but it'll cut out and looks like, mostly just cut out kind of a background for you. And again, Dahlia Days is the name of it. And then we've got all our coordinating dies that go with our flowers here. So this one cuts this one cuts that, this one this. So they all have coordinating dies with them as well. So a pretty little stamp and die set. The dies are called Detailed Dahlia's dies. Hey Pam, thanks for hopping in. Glad that you're here today. All right, the next one, this is a fun little bundle called Seize the Day. And it's got fun ocean images in it, so underwater images. So this one's kind of a fun, just some coordinating pieces to the die set. And then this one will cut out the little octopus. This one's going to cut out the crab. This one's going to cut out the starfish. Your little fish have die cuts. The jellyfish has a die cut. And their little bubbles. And then this actually cuts out a background. So basically you can put a piece of paper in your die cutting machine, layer this over the top, and it'll cut all of these fun little underwater images in the paper, and then you can layer things up and over the top. So it kind of gives you a little peek through at the background on the card. So that's going to be definitely a fun little stamp and die set bundle. They're called C dies, again, very appropriately named. And we got the Seize the Day stamp set. All right. The next one is called Paradise Palms. And this is the one that I got 2 sets of the dies and not the right ones, that went with the suite from earlier. All right, so we got Paradise Palms, which is a cute little, again, tropical themed set. Love that it's got the different pieces you can stamp in different colors. It's got some good sentiments. There's a retirement one, a birthday one. It says purple on the paper. I'm not sure which one we're talking about. I think you might be a little bit behind me, Debbie. So your comment just popped up and says purple on the paper. Okay. I don't know what, maybe that's the tulip one. I'm not sure which one you're looking at. So, all right. So Paradise Palms is here, and we've got some dies that coordinate with it. They are the Palms dies. So this one is going to cut out the set of palm trees, and then we have these that you can stamp and actually die cut, and then these are the trunks of the trees. And I love that they actually put a little like spot at the top so you can stick the two together easily without having to worry so much about getting glue and gooey stuff everywhere. It gives you a little wider at the top so you can stick those together. There are some little coconuts on here that you can die cut. There's the little sun you can die cut, and then there's just a palm frond and little edge, and then some little looks like seagrass type of a die cut as well. All right, next up is the Flowering Rain Boots. So a fun little stamp and die set. This one is the Rain Boots dies and Flowering Rain Boots stamp set. And they, again, got the stamped images that you can cut out with the dies, some fun sentiments in it. Love the tulips. There's actually a die that cuts out the top of the tulips as well as the bottom of the tulips, so you can stamp them in different colors and die cut them and layer them together. So, she has audio, but her video stayed on purple paper. Okay. Maybe. Could be. All right. Yeah, I don't know for sure what's going on. Hopefully she can refresh or whatever, and it'll come back and be normal. So, all right. So we've got the Rain Boots dies and the Flowering Rain Boots stamp set. So these are bundled together. And this is a photopolymer stamp set, which is nice. So you can see through it and use it for stamping. Oh, and there are the little daisies as well that you can die cut. And those, I think, fit also over the top of the little, if you wanted to put them over the top of the little stems and leaves. All right. Then we have the, and I'm probably going to say it wrong, so you can laugh at me now, Ranunculus Romance. And if I said it wrong, you can help me pronounce it later. That's how I say it. That's how I'm going with it. I'm going how it looks. So, which is a beautiful set. Love that this is like the old postage look to it, kind of an old script font, some pretty flowers in it, and some pretty sentiments, a nice set of dies. These are the Ranunculus dies, and we got the coordinating stamped images and dies. This one looks like it'll cut out the hello perfectly. And then we've got just kind of some layering die cutting pieces, which will cut and emboss. This one is just a die cut, and this one is just a die cut. So some pretty dies. I pronounced it correctly. Sometimes I do get it right. Not very often, but sometimes. All right. So that is the Ranunculus Romance stamp set and dies. Then this one is really cool. So this is the Grassy Grove stamp set and coordinating dies. Pretty sentiments in this one. I love the kind of mixed font sentiments. Love the images. They're a little more realistic looking. Hopefully you can see that on the stamp set. So very pretty. And then we have these cool dies that go with it. This actually, again, is sort of like the C dies, where it cuts out, you can place your paper on your die cutting machine, layer this over the top of it, and it cuts out kind of in the middle, so you can see through to the background of it. And I think this one's going to be fun to play with that paper from the first suite I showed, and I can't even come up with the name of the paper. Hopefully somebody can help me. But anyhow, so I think it's going to be fun to create some kind of pretty outdoor scenes with it. And I shouldn't say pretty, because I think this would be nice for masculine cards too. Some nice outdoor scenes, maybe we'll say. All right, so we've got die cuts for the trees and a die cut for the little floral image on here. Die cut for the deer. So it's a good set. And this one actually cuts out. Let me open it up because it's smaller. Maybe, there we go. So this one actually cuts out gives you like a border look for this stamped image as well. So that's kind of a nice thing that you don't have to fussy cut that out. You can use your dies and do it. New Horizon, yes, see? So, all right. All right, then we got the Garden Greenhouse stamp set. This one is 2-step stamping, and yep, it's photopolymer as well. So this one's kind of fun and a little different. The catalog shows the samples where this is actually like stamped over the top of the greenhouse. And it's a really cool look. So I can't wait to play with this one. It's got some really fun dies. They're called the greenhouse dies appropriately. So we've got this die cuts your little greenhouse. This one will die cut this group of flowers. This one die cuts the leaves. This one die cuts your, I don't know, sort of aloe, cactus-y, I'm not sure what that one is. Then we got some little flowers that you can die cut as well, some accessory pieces. But it's a fun little stamp set and die set, so something that's a little different. So anybody who's gardener, this one's going to be right up your alley. So yeah, the Grassy Grove bundle is very pretty. It's really cool. So, all right, let me grab the next set of things and get them here. So, okay, so we have, this one is a fun one. It's the Gumball Greetings. So it's a Gumball stamp set. It's got some fun sentiments. Valentine's Day, I choose you. Funny, So may your day be filled with all the best things and wishing you the sweetest day ever. So again, some kind of fun sentiments. This is, again, Gumball Greetings is the name of it. It's a photopolymer set. And then it's got some coordinating dies that you can cut out your stamped images with, cut out your layering pieces with. How cool is that? So that one is like the front of your gumball machine. So very cool. We've got one that cuts out the little stamped images here. This one will cut out a border of hearts. And it's a cool little die set. And on top of that, we have the Gumball Machine Shaker Domes, which will work perfectly with the dies. So you're going to be able to turn it into a shaker card if you want to do that. Did I buy everything in the catalog? Not everything. There were like 3 things I didn't buy. So it's not everything, I promise. Then we got the Frosted Beads assortment. And these, I'm almost afraid to open it because I'm afraid they're going to explode. Oh, not too bad. I just will try not to tip it. But when I first looked at them in the catalog, I thought that they were going to be spongy little things, but they're not. They're like a solid bead. And they're going to be so cute with the using them as the little gumballs for your shaker cards. So definitely a fun little, they're called Frosted Beads assortment, and some fun colors in there. That's kind of just a rainbow of all sorts of colors in it. So very cool. All right, so let me set that one aside. Then we've got the Soaring Swallows, which is another one of the 2-step stamp sets. And yep, it's photopolymer as well. So again, it's designed to layer, stamp together. This one goes with this one. There's some pretty sentiments in it, some kind of backgroundy look. Then we've got the Swallows dies, and again, this is just a background piece. These are some. You can actually build a swallow, so you can die cut it and adhere it together if you want sort of a 3D look to it. There are some that cut out your stamped images, and then this one, of course, it's upside down. This one actually will die cut some of your sentiments out here. I think it will do those 2 for sure, and I'll have to play around with it with the other ones, but those 2 definitely will be die cut with it. Then there's some pretty little flowers. So it's a nice, very pretty stamp set and die set. Again, Swallows dies and the Soaring Swallows stamp set. All right, get that one set aside. Then I've got, this one's a fun one. So the Home and Garden, again, for anybody who's a gardener. There's Father's Day sentiments in it, birthday sentiments in it. Thanks for helping me grow, to the man that can do anything. So got some fun garden tool images in it. And then we've got the garden dies that coordinate with it. So these cut out all the stamped images here. And then there are a couple of accessory pieces. There is this, which are going to cut out like the end to the shears. If you wanted to make them look, cut them out of foil or something like that, you could do that and add them over. There are these, which are like the little garden hooks that you have hanging in your garage. So you can add those to the background. We got this one that actually is the piece of wood that you hang your little garden hangers on. And those, I think, are supposed to be rocks, I think. So that's my guess. Yeah, we're going with rocks. And then it looks like a couple little pieces of grass as well. Oh, and this is a shovel end, so you could, again, if you wanted to, and this one is the end of your little, is it spade? That's the small shovel. Anyway, so if you wanted to cut these in different colors and layer them over the top of each other, you can definitely do that. Hey, Sherry, glad that you're here. We're kind of trying to plow through everything and get it so y'all don't, spend all evening here and miss your dinner. So, all right, so we've got Slim Sayings, which this one is fun. And I know that slimline cards are like everybody's doing them. So we got Slim Sayings. This is it's just a fun set of sentiments. Love the bigger sentiments and kind of fun images on it. It's a red rubber stamp. And then we have the cool Slim Card Dies. Oh. So finally, Stampin' Up! Has got some of the dies that are designed to be used with slimline cards. So some backgroundy ones, the little border type dies that go with it. So very cool. Love that these are going to go together. And on top of that, we have some slimline envelopes. And I did write the color down on this. Now, why I wrote down on this and not anything else, I don't know. But these are soft succulent, smoky slate, and white for the envelopes on it. And they're slimline sized. And then they've got little printing on the inside of them, which is cool and kind of coordinates with the whole look of the dies. So they'll be fun to play with. I know it's going to be fun. There's so much good stuff. All right, now we're moving along to the punch bundles. So we've got the Happy Hedgehogs. This is way too cute. So little hedgehogs, little bird, flower images, the mushroom, the butterfly, cute sentiments in it. And then the coordinating, I don't know, I think it's probably easier to see it this way. The coordinating hedgehog builder punch. So we've got the little hedgehog. This one, it will punch this image out, but you can actually make your own hedgehog if you want to. So use this, and then this one will cut out the little back on it, which again, you can stamp it and punch it if you want to, or you can create your own from, just cardstock. And then there are little eyes, and I think it's eyes and a nose, I think is what the two little images are. Or maybe just two eyes. We're going with two eyes on that one. So, too cute. I love it. And another one that's awesome, the Hello Ladybug, which I love. Fun images in this one, some cute little ladybugs. Layered up stamping, which I love because it's super easy to do. Love the kind of floral and greenery images in this one. Again, some fun sentiments. Again, it's called Hello Ladybug. And then the hedgehogs are really cute. And then we've got the coordinating ladybug builder punch. So again, this one's going to punch out the ladybug. And then this one will punch out the little ladybug wings, so you can make it a little 3D or multicolored ladybug, which is going to be a lot of fun to use. So, all right. And it is a photopolymer stamp set as well. All right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for one of my piles to topple over. I almost lost one there. All right. Next up, we've got the Let's Set Sail stamp set bundle, and it's bundled with a punch. So again, this one's kind of fun. Got some neat sentiments in it. Cool sailboat image. This is like your water or backgroundy image. So cool little stamp set. And then we've got the Sailboat Builder Punch, which this one punches out the little mast and the boat, and then this one punches out the two sails. So it's a cute little set. It'd be quick and easy for fun. I don't know, birthday cards, graduation cards, anything like that. So, all right. Then it's like a second to the last punch bundle is the Boughs and Blossoms. Which this one's again got some pretty images in it, pretty sentiments in it, and it's a red rubber stamp set. And then we've got the coordinating punch called the Bow Punch, and it doesn't actually punch any of the stamped images, so it's just coordinating pieces. So it's a cool little bundle, something pretty, again, something easy to use for quick cards, which I love. And one last punch bundle. This one's kind of fun too. It's called Cactus Cuties. And again, just fun little cactus images, fun sentiments. I hope your day is on point. Just the note and hello. Again, fun images in it. And then we have our cactus builder punch, which this one's going to cut out your barrel cactus. This one's going to cut out your little stamped bowl. This one is going to cut out, I don't know the name of that cactus, whatever the flat ones are. And then this one's going to cut out your little kind of cactus flower. So again, a fun little stamp set bundle. All right. Okay, we are really getting down there, I swear. Next up is just some random stamp sets. These don't have any coordinating, well, they, I shouldn't say don't have anything coordinating, but they don't have a bundle or anything like that goes with them. So we've got the nuts and bolts, which is fun and way too cute for Valentine's Day. And greetings, kind human, and I'm nuts and bolts about you. And then there's your happy birthday, and you make my heart go beep. So very cute. Red rubber stamp set. So this will be fun for Valentine's Day, for kid birthdays, or anybody that, my husband is all into all things techie, so, it'd be good for him too. So then we have the gentle waves. This is a background stamp. I should probably turn it like that so you can see what it actually looks like. So this one's pretty. Going to be good, I think, with the sea dyes. I'm trying to remember the name of the stamp set, but the sea dyes, I think this will be a nice little background one for that. You could also use it with the Horizon stamp set. We have a Celebrating You, which is nice. It's got a whole pile of sentiments. So this is one of those that, if you don't have a lot of sentiments, this is a good one because it's got lots in it. I love that it has a happy anniversary. Just for you, lots of love. There's happily ever after, so a wedding one. There's a happy Easter, so proud of you. Mother's Day, welcome little one, happy birthday, happy Father's Day. So good all around stamp set. Again, it's called Celebrating You, and it is a red rubber stamp set. So thank you, congrats, all sorts of good things in it. Then we have the Eclectic Garden. This one's a photopolymer stamp set, and it's designed for the two-step stamping. So you've got this image, which you can use sort of as I feel like it's kind of a backgroundy look, just kind of the splattery background look to it. I don't know that, well, maybe it actually goes, I think it goes with this. So I think you can use it to stamp it over the leaves, and it gives you that like water, airbrush, water painted, why can't I say words right now? It's late, that's why. So, and then we got this one that I think will coordinate with this nicely. It may also work with the little grapes or the olives or whatever those are. Grapes? Olives? I'll let you all decide. We were discussing, are these radishes or beets? I don't know. Someone said beets. Radishes could be too. So it's a cute little bird image. And again, just kind of some nice sentiments on this one. Then we have the Wildflower Path, which is pretty. It's again one of those, I love the sentiments, love the font on the sentiment. So we got birthday and thank you. My heart is smiling because of you. And then we've got, again, just some of the two-step stamping where you've got the flower stems and leaves, and then you've got the flowers that you can stamp over the top of them. And then this one is just like the kind of grass look to it, and you can stamp your little flowers all over and do like a border of flowers on a project. So very pretty stamp set. Again, it's photopolymer, so it'll be easy to stamp with. This one's a good one for masculine cards or anybody who's into the outdoors. So we've got Wildlife Wonder, which is, again, it's a distinctive stamp. So we've got the bear, the owl, and the wolf, and then just some nice sentiments in it. A few coordinating images here as well. And I know I did go a little crazy. I usually tend to. It's bad. So, all right. Then we've got the Sentimental Swirls stamp set. This is one of the $1 million sets from Sam Donald Poodles. I'm sure you all know her as Poodles from the UK. So this is her $1 million stamp set. So Sentimental Swirls is the name of it. Some, again, nice sentiments in it and some fun two-step stamping. These, actually, the Strawberry Builder punches out a couple of the flowers in this stamp set. So that's nice where it coordinates a little bit. Then, grab the next set. Like I said, a few more stamp sets, a few more random things, and then we're done. So, all right. Braggworthy is the name of this one. So this one's got some fun sentiments in it. it's, like I said, they're just kind of fun, a little bit snarky, You've got your 5 stars, would recommend you as a friend, so that's kind of funny. I'm here for you, seriously. Try to get rid of me, just try. And we got thanks for being the person I overthink things with. Look at you doing grown-up things and stuff. Your friendship is Braggworthy, as a dress with pockets, so that's kind of funny. 1 minute you're young and cool, the next you're getting excited over new towels. Yes. I may resemble that sentiment. So anyway, that one's called Braggworthy, and gonna be some fun ones for birthday cards and for friend cards. All right. Loving the outdoor animals. They're nice, aren't they? It's a good stamp set. We need more of those kind. So then we got the Oceanfront set, which I think is also going to work with that New Horizon Designer Series paper. Beautiful images in it. This is one of those kind of builder sets where you can stamp water scenes, or probably water scenes mostly with this one. So these look like the seagrass type images to me. And then we've got, this one could be used as sky or water. This one definitely looks like water to me, and like a seashore, and then a couple big rocks. So again, I think this one's going to be nice to use. I love doing the scenes type stamping. So very pretty. It's photopolymer, so super easy to use as well. And I'm waiting for one of these to go crash. I probably should slide that out of the way. All right, Kite Delight is this one. This one's a fun little set. Again, good for kids or anybody who's young at heart. So got fun little kite images, lots of things to color in this one. It is photopolymer as well, so we've got the 2-step images, so you can stamp your kite, and then the little tails and things on the kite. Got some background sun and clouds. Again, it's called Kite Delight. And this one's another fun one called Catch You Later. So it has some fun little sentiments. I love hanging around with you with the little monkeys. You're just perfect, with the purr in it. And looking at the fish. I'll catch you later, dear friend. So again, that kind of cracks me up just a little. I'll always be here for you. Better together. Happy birthday from us. And then there's a hey there. And then we've got a little quail, I think is what those birds are. But again, this is called Catch You Later. This one is a fun one called Friends of the Forest. Glad you're my friend and happiness is being with you. And it's got some fun little images of forest critters. And this actually coordinates with the deer punch, the deer builder punch. So yay. So that punch is carrying forward and coordinates with this stamp set. All right, this one I love, love, love. It is called Flowering Flowers, or Flowing Flowering. Flowing Flowers is the name of it. Definitely having trouble talking. And it is a cling stamp set, so it's the red rubber and distinctive. So you get the really pretty kind of layered look stamping without actually having to do a whole lot of work for it. The sentiments are what I love in this one. So love the birthday sentiment, love the just a note sentiment. Thank you's real pretty. Time for a happy dance and sending a card instead of a text. So again, Flowing Flowers is the name of that one. Next up, we've got the Happy and Heartfelt, which is yay, piles of sentiments. So there's a yay for love, lucky me, no matter what. Being awesome is just your thing. Congratulations, happy happy dad day, a happy mom day. We have to celebrate this. Heck yeah, thank you, hello baby. You matter to me. I have you, and all day your way. So there's I love you. I don't know if I said that one already. So again, just a fun set of sentiments called Happy and Heartfelt. And it is a red rubber stamp set. And then the final one that's just a lone stamp set is the Way Too Cute Easter Friends. So I love the little images in this. So again, just some nice Easter sentiments, some nice spring sentiments in it. A little My Friend, a sweet little stamp set again called Easter Friends. Okay, so that is the stamp sets. Let me grab the last little batch of. I try to keep it close, but of course I have to reach and so okay, that's too much stuff all at once. Okay. So we have the Amazing Thanks dies, and this actually coordinates, there is a stamp set, and of course I don't remember the name of it, but it's one of those where it's like it looks like Emboss Resist, but it's not really. They're bundled together anyway. But it's got Amazing Thanks, and it's got the kind of layered look to it, and then you are the other two words in this one. And again, the layered look die cut with it. Again, Amazing Thanks dies, which are cool. And then these are really neat. They are called the Butterflies and Flowers Layering Decorative Masks. So this is something I haven't seen from Stampin' Up! Anyway before. They are masks, obviously, that you can use, put your, embossing paste, whatever, or you can use it with your blending brushes. And you can do a lighter color for the larger one, and then you move it down, and then you're going to put, do a darker color or even the same color shaded over the top of it with the kind of more detailed one. So we've got, it's just cool. So they sort of layer on top of one another, and you can add some layering with your, if you're going to use embossing paste or if you're going to use blending brushes on things. So this one is the butterfly. Again, you can use the larger butterfly, and then layer this over the top of it and add a little bit of additional ink. This one, I was trying to remember, I think these two layered together, maybe not. I thought they did. No, maybe not. I was thinking they work together, but I don't think they do. I was wrong. Again. I'm trying to think of any of these layer. This one does. Okay, I knew there was one that layered over the top of that one. So this one has got the opening where you can do the lighter color on the back, and then you do a little more detailed over the top. We've got some little greenery things that you can do with it. Oh, and is it this one? I don't know. I thought one of these worked. Maybe? No? I don't know. I'm going to need to play with it. I shouldn't even have tried. But I feel like this is going to layer over the top of maybe these two. I don't know. Like I said, it's going to require a little playing, but definitely these layer, and you can add different layers of color with it. So order the mask too. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing with them. So, and then there are some background-y sort of just general ones that you can use for embossing paste, or can use with your blending brushes or sponge daubers or whatever your favorite tool is to add ink to a card. All right, so again, those are the Butterflies and Flowers Layering Decorative Masks. And we've got some new embossing folders. They're called Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folders. And sometimes it's easier to see what they look like here. Sometimes it's easier to see when I hold them like this. So I figured I'd do both. And again, these are 3D embossing folders. And this one looks like stripes, and this one looks like splatters on the background. So just some fun ones, some additional embossing folders that were in the catalog. And I'm sure you've probably already seen the little rainbow stamp set, but Stampin' Up! Has given us a cloud punch. It's not part of the bundle or the suite, but definitely coordinates with it. So we've got a cloud punch now, which is nice. And then there were some little sparkle and shine sequins, which, again, I got to be careful because I don't want to spill them everywhere. But I'll just sort of shake them a little and hold them up by the screen so you can see. Pretty for shaker cards, and it's white and silver and clear is what it looks like to me in there, or iridescent, I should say. All right. So again, they are the sparkle and shine sequins. And what's next? All right, let me grab this and I'll get this one done, which is this is called Supple Shimmer 12 by 12 specialty paper, and it's really pretty. It's different than our glimmer papers. It's like way smaller glitter. And it's stuck really well, so it's not the kind that's going to shed everywhere, which I love. So it should be good for die cutting and punching and that sort of thing. Pink and white in this one. I don't know if it's a specific shade of pink. It might be, but pink and white are the two colors in it. So very pretty. Hopefully you can see them both here. All right. Scoot that aside, and then the last thing that I have from the mini catalog is actually from the Heart and Home. I was trying to come up with the name of that suite earlier, but this is the one that, again, I'm sure you've seen all of us using it because we all got it early. So it's the Heart and Home Memories and More Cards and Envelopes, and then the Heart and Home Memories and More Card Pack. So that's the one that there's a B stamp set with a bunch of floral images, and Blessings of Home, I think, is the one name of the stamp set. So very, very pretty. But these are the cards in it. So it's wood grain, which I love. So it's a wood grain, and I'm guessing, I didn't write down, I'm thinking 4x3-ish is what I would say that these are going to be. Little cards and a pretty decorated envelope, coordinating envelope. And then they've got stripes on the larger card bases. So these are the 4x6 size. And then we've got a card pack, and I'm not going to go through each and every one of these, but just give you sort of a general idea. Pretty cards. And they're two-sided, and love that they should make some nice card fronts with them. Backside is a little more kind of backgroundy type look. So very pretty. Love the colors in that one. Oh, I guess these are here too. And then there are some stickers, which are really pretty and beautiful colors in it. So I've got some birthday sentiments for you, thankful for you, some pretty. Some that can also be used for memory keeping if that's what you prefer to use them for. So we've got some things that'll be fun for journaling or memory keeping. And then these are the larger, the 4x6 cards. What a beautiful day for love. So we got that. We can get through anything together with the wood grain background. Ooh, that one's pretty. And then together is a beautiful place to be. And then the backside, again, they're all printed and they coordinate with that suite and the designer series paper in that suite. So very, very pretty, the Heart and Home suite in the catalog. And again, the Heart and Home is one of those big double suites where it's got 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets, and then all the coordinating fun stuff to go with it. All right, last thing that I have, I swear, is the Sale-a-bration stuff. I've already shown you some of the Sale-a-bration things, so I didn't want to pull all of that out because I knew this was going to be a really long video. But we've got a few. I did get Sale-a-bration, so. Okay. So free with a $50 order is the Simply Marvelous 6x6 designer series paper. So we've got Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Blushing Bride, Bumblebee, Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Misty Moonlight, Pool Party, Smoky Slate, and So Saffron. So it's got kind of a long list of colors, but pretty, it's marbly looked paper. Very nice. Love that it's, again, perfect for backgrounds. Love that. Woo. So here we got it in the blues. Here's the purple, shades of purple, shades of green, shades of yellow, and then the shades of pink. So again, this is going to be free. It's a big pack, 48 sheets. Yeah, so that's it. I think there are 6 sheets. There's 6 sheets of each, 8 sheets of each, 8 sheets of each. Anyway, it's a big pack. So anyhow, so yep, that's one of the free items with an order of $50 or greater during Sale-a-bration, which starts on January 4th. And then we have this fun little stamp set called Catching Butterflies. It's got a sweet little girl in it. You make my heart happy, celebrate every beautiful thing, collecting sweet thoughts of you. It's very, very cute, very sweet. Little, like I said, a little girl with the butterflies and her little butterfly net. So a fun little stamp set, again, free with an order of $50 or greater. And it is a red rubber stamp set. Next up, we have the Driving By, which is another red rubber stamp set, and a cute one. So fun car images in it. Got the little bug with the gifts on the top of it. Got a little old, VW van, and then fun little sports car with the balloons. That says, "Aw, thanks. You've got style and driving by to say hi." So fun little stamp set. Again, this one's free with an order of $50 or greater during Sale-a-bration. And we've got Island Vibes that'll kind of go with all the palm-themed things in the bigger catalog, in the mini catalog. Some pretty ones. Again, this is going to be free with an order of $50 or greater, and these look like distinctive images to me, and it is a red rubber, the Cling stamp set. Oh, those are starting to topple over, piling things up. And then we have the Special Moments stamp set, which is photopolymer, and this one is free with an order of $100 or greater. It's a big giant stamp set full of all sorts of sentiments. So lots of good ones in here. Thanks for brightening up my day. Card to say you're amazing. Sympathy sentiments, birthday sentiments, congratulations. So just it's a good one. So again, it's free with an order of $100 or greater during Sale-a-bration. And then the final thing, I swear I'm done after this. The final thing is the Calming Camilla stamp set. This one is actually going to be free with either an order of $300 or greater that you place personally during Sale-a-bration, or a party of $300 or greater. So if you host a party or an online party or in-person party or whatever during Sale-a-bration, this is going to be the free stamp set, which is absolutely beautiful. Love the sentiments in it. yeah, again, you can also get it if you place an order of $300 or greater yourself during celebration. You'll get this for free. All right, so an hour and 15 minutes later, I'm finally done. So thanks so much for sticking with me. Hope you enjoyed seeing all the goodies. So again, my catalogs arrived today along with my pre-order. So I will be madly packing those up tonight and tomorrow and taking them to the post office for my ordering customers. So if you've ordered from me within the last year, you'll be getting a catalog shortly. If you have not ordered from me but would like to start ordering from me, give me a holler and I will send a catalog to you. Just send over your address to amy@stampwithamyk.com. And I'm going to start playing with all this stuff. Can't wait. So, all right. Couple things. Don't forget, the retiring items are on sale and while supplies last. A handful of them are on sale. Everything that's retiring from the July to December 2021 mini catalog, all available while supplies last through January 3rd. And then this awesome set of products from the new mini catalog, the January to June 2022, will be available to start ordering beginning on January 4th. And Sale-a-bration also starts on January 4th. And if you are not a demonstrator, December is an awesome time to join because you can actually put items from the new mini catalog in your starter kit. So just saying, it's a great time to join. You can get your stuff early. Anyway, drop me a note if you have questions about it. I'd love to talk with you more. So again, thanks to everybody for sticking with me for so long. I appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll chat soon.